Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, Classroom Faves. So this is Mel. We are looking at making some doodle notes for our students in our classroom, and it's really easy with Canva. So let me show you how to make something like that. That is what I'm teaching at the moment is solar power and different types of electricity, and have a look at what I've put as examples in there for the students to read. So hopefully they will read these and actually write their own in on their own blank template. So I would actually take a photo of that when it's a PDF, upload it onto my television screen and just show parts of it for the students to copy into their work or just remember and then copy what they know. So I've made one for friction force, doodle notes as well, different types of friction. I've also made a comprehension sheet that is to go with this as well. That's for reading as well. I use Chat GPT to help me with that. I could also use Canva if I wanted to, and I just doubled up the sheet. Here are the questions. I haven't finished the sheet, but I also started one with electricity doodle notes. That is also what I'm going to be teaching mainly. I've also got my filled in sheets here with the students. And what I came up with, this idea, is to, once it's a PDF, as I told you before, this is going to be on my TV screen and the students will copy these as they go in, depending on their age. So if they're year 6s or grade 5, then they can copy, or if they're a little bit older, they can just read these and then rewrite them into their own words. I've also come up with electricity comprehension questions using the main parts there, and the questions are down there where they can copy out the questions or include them into their answer within their reading book. So I'm going to show you how to make some doodle notes. I'm going to use electricity once again. So there's my blank sheet. It's A4. You could do US letter, which is 8.5 inches times 11 inches, I think. Mine is A4. I'm going to go over to elements, and I've already got some up there. Usually it doesn't have these in there. I actually need to have a circle in the middle, so I'm going to go circle. Okay, so I think that because it's shaped, it's maneuverable. You can make it smaller or bigger, and that's fine. I want that in the middle. It is a color which I don't want. I want it white. It's now still selected. I'm going to give it a border weight about there, and you get that up there with these bars up here. And so far so good. I now need a line to come up here, down and across. So I'm going to write in a line. I'm having trouble writing today. Go back to elements if nothing works, and write in line. There's a number down here, so I'm going to choose the first one, which is a shape. And this one is nice and easy to maneuver, and I can put it right on the edge of the circle. It's still selected, so I copy, and a Command C on a Mac. It might be Control C on a PC. I'm going to paste Command V. This one's nice and easy. And then again, depending on what it is that you want to teach the students, how many sections you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's fine just for my particular students. Up here, I need to put some text in. So go to the text box, go to the heading, make that big enough. And we're going to put type. As you can see, there's a bit of space in there which I do not want. So you select the whole font and then you go into this little spacing bar here and you can move it up. Okay, it makes it nice. You can actually letter space it if you want. I'm happy with where it is. Move it up a little bit. Select it because I don't want that font, and I'm going to find font that I've already got in my set of fonts there. That most of these I've uploaded myself and bought them off Teachers Teachers or other online font generators. Types of electricity. So I am going to go into effects because I don't actually want to keep that bold. I want to make it hollow on the inside. So you just press that. Types of electricity. I might try and make it go across the whole page because I'm going to put doodle notes in there somewhere.
Click out, click again, move along, and there you go.
Okay, so now I'm going to select, copy, paste again, and I'm going to say doodle notes. So the students know their actual notes, and you can make doodles of your own in there. I'll be putting in my own doodles anyway. A lot of students do and don't want them. So you could keep that like that, move on and just copy that. And now I'm going to make the ones with my own doodles in there. But first of all, I need to have titles in with what I want to teach them. So I've already come up some ideas on Chat GPT, and of course you can use Canva for this. I might show you in another video how to do that, but I'm going to go up here on Chat GPT. Quick, straight to the point where the kids can remember it. I am going to just grab solar power, go back into my sheet, and then I'm going into text. I'm going to go to heading. I'm going to swap it out and put solar power in, move it up over here, then toggle it around using the rotation little icon button. Again, I don't like the font, so I'm going to change it. And for some students like to color that in, so I'm going to make that hollow as well. Select, copy, paste, toggle. Okay, so far so good. Let's change these to solar. We've got this one. I'll make it thermal. Capital letters, thank you. All the segments labeled, and in here in the middle I'm just going to put what are the types of different electricity that we use. And just for a point of difference, I actually might keep that as black. What is electricity? Okay, so now it's time for me to put in some of my own doodles, which aren't mine, which are Canva's, of course. So I'm going to put in solar power. Just put in solar. I might pop that one in. I'll show you quite a few in there. You might want to make them smaller, bigger, whatever suits you. Let's go and put graphics. And as you can see, you've got all these types of graphics in there. You want the black and white if you're doing doodle notes. I tend to use the colored ones for PowerPoints and things like that. Now we're going to do thermal. I'll just put coal. This one's fine. Thermal. And then we've got hydro, so you want to put a dam in. This one will do. Now, there is a difference between Pro. If you are a person who wants to sell this on, it's best not to use Pro because you've got to acknowledge them and make this into a template rather than a PDF. So I would rather go up to here and then float down here and go to the price, which is free. And you can see all the free ones, and all of these are free for you to use, and you can use them in your things to sell. Actually, I need that one, the light bulb, definitely need that. I'm going to get, I like a plug. Let's put a plug in. You can let it dangle from the top there if you wanted. There's a modern one. You've got wind power. You probably want this up here. Oh, I like that one. Again, can go in the middle, what electricity is. And of course you want a wind turbine as well, because you like, or as small as you like. So there you go, guys. There's your types of electricity doodle notes, how to make your own. Again, I've got my blank ones for those who just want to do their own work and their own doodles. One with the doodles already in it. And the next thing I would do is to actually write in blue where the students will be writing in their explanation. For those who really need a lot of scaffolding, you would write them in on this particular sheet to give to them. And most of the students, all they would need would be this and the examples on the television, or they can do their own research using the titles and then pop their own ideas in there. So I would go back to Chat GPT and select, probably a bit too long, so I would select it and go shorten. And even that might be a bit long, but we're going to copy that, go back into, I think that was solar. We go into text, we go into subheading, and then we're going to pop in there and then paste. Okay, so now what I would do is I would select it, find font that looks like handwriting, even that's fine. Printing's good, make it bigger. Okay, select it all, go into the A here and then make it dark blue so it looks like it's actual pen. And you'll do the same for this section, and this section. What is electricity? And then just to download as a PDF, you could easily just go into share, you go into downloads, and then you go into PDF standard, and then you can download all of these pages, just the ones that I generated. So it's this one, and that one, download, and I'll show you what it looks like. And there you go, as a PDF. This is what they look like. Thank you so much for watching. Please check for my other videos, how to make resources for your classroom, resources to sell on Etsy. I'm really enjoying Canva, and thanks for watching, guys.